ofrecer una disculpa. Ofrecer una disculpa. This is a great term because sometimes you might have to use it if you want to do something specific, okay? Something that it's good to do if you have to do it, okay? So the term ofrecer una disculpa means to offer an apology, okay? So pretty much you're just saying, you just want to say, hey, I'm sorry, I just want to say sorry. Okay, so it happens sometimes. You gotta do that. You have to offer an apology. So ofrecer. Here's the meaning. The verb ofrecer. We also have una. That is an indefinite article, feminine. Why? Because disculpa is feminine and it's also a noun. So you have to pay attention to that. So disculpa means apology. Ofrecer, to offer. Una means an in this situation. Okay, ofrecer una disculpa. Now let's look at some examples using this term. The first one is, ofrezco una disculpa por lo sucedido. Ofrezco una disculpa por lo sucedido. This means, that doesn't, that's not the meaning. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened there. I offer an apology for what happened. That's much better. I offer an apology for what happened. Okay, so that is the meaning of this sentence. Let's break it down. Ofrezco means I offer. You could say yo ofrezco, which is, you're including the personal pronoun yo, which means I, but we don't need it. We need the conjugated verb. Ofrezco means I offer. Una means an. Disculpa means apology. Okay. For. Lo has many meanings. It can mean eat and also what. Okay, so in this situation it means what. Sucedido, happened. This comes from the verb suceder. Okay, suceder. And sucedido, sucedido is the past participle of the Spanish verb suceder, sucedido. And suceder, the verb suceder, let me just put it right here, suceder, that is the verb, okay? And the past participle is sucedido. And yeah, suceder means to happen or to occur. So sucedido means happened in this situation. And lo can mean a few things. Lo is versatile. It has several uses, so it can be a pronoun, it can be used in different expressions, and also a neutral article. Okay, for example, lo importante means the important thing, but lo can refer to something, not specific, something similar to eat even if it's not a literal translation, but it's similar to eat, or it can be a pronoun as well. So yeah, it's tricky. Lo is tricky, but sometimes it also means what. Lo que me gusta, what I like. Lo, and it works well with que. Lo que can also mean what. Lo que quiero, what I want. Lo que vi, what I saw. Okay, so lo, very, very tricky. It's a very tricky word, but in this situation means what? Something. It's something. Something happened. We're not specifying here what happened, but we're referring to it. Okay, so sucedido, happened. Ofrezco una disculpa por lo sucedido. I offer an apology for what happened. Okay. Also, something important to note is por lo. Por lo, you can even, I'm not saying porno. We're saying por lo. Por lo. Okay. And that works really well. It's a little phrase. I'm just gonna underline it here. Por lo. And that is similar to saying for what. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So the next example, as we saw before, ofrezco una disculpa is the phrase we're learning, or the other meaning of ofrecer. And yeah, you're pretty much offering an apology. Now let's look at the next example using this phrase, this interesting phrase. Okay. Ofrecieron una disculpa por la cancelación del evento. Ofrecieron una disculpa por la cancelación del evento. So this means they offered an apology for the cancellation of the event. So that's it happens. So essentially, ofrecer una disculpa is just a more advanced way and polite way to say I'm sorry. Okay, so in Spanish, if you want to sound more apologetic, if you want to sound more formal, if you want to sound more advanced or fluent, then you can use this phrase for sure. So let's break this down. Let's see how this sentence works. Ofrecieron una disculpa. So that is the phrase we're learning right at the beginning. Ofrecieron una disculpa. Ofrecieron is the verb ofrecer conjugated, and also, well, you don't change the rest. Okay, una disculpa, that's fine. You can leave it the way it is. Una disculpa. Essentially, you're saying ellos ofrecieron una disculpa. We don't need ellos. You can drop it. You can just say ofrecieron, and that means they offered. Okay? And then the rest, una disculpa, an apology. Por. So por is very helpful here. We have it as well, here as well. And it works really well with ofrecer una disculpa because you're adding more. So they offered an apology, but why did they offer the apology? Why are they saying I'm sorry? You can use por to add more to that. Okay, so you're about to say why they're offering the apology or an apology. Por means for, and then we have la, the, as opposed to here, we're being very specific. Here, we're not saying what happened. Something happened. We don't know what it is. But here, we're precisely saying why they are apologizing. So la means the, and then cancelación. This is a noun, feminine. I know it looks masculine, but it's feminine. That's why we're saying la cancelación. That means cancellation. Okay. Del, de, el. This is two words that became one. Why? Because we don't have in Spanish, we don't have de él. If you see that, if you're about to say de él, just say del, okay? Del, because if you say de él, that's incorrect, okay? That's incorrect. Del means of the, okay? Evento, another noun, masculine, and it means event. Oh, very similar. They just add an O. Evento. Remember, the V sound in Spanish is similar to the B as in bell sound in English, okay? Evento. Okay? Excellent. Remember, ofrecer una disculpa means to offer an apology.